Seven has recently released their Eternal Dynamic Driver earphone, and it's looking like that set will be very popular. It's already gathering attention. Some audiophiles that love earphones are already trying to compare them with other sets, even looking for recommendations on whether it's going to be an upgrade to the Moondrop Aria. The thing here is that at the moment, right now, the Moondrop Aria is almost the most successful IEM I think Moondrop has ever released. I don't think there is any earphone they've released that has been this successful in terms of sales, the hype it gathered. I wasn't a fan of the Moondrop Aria. I made a review of this earphone when it did come out, but it has still been there. It's been gathering its attention for a very, very long time, and people are now questioning whether the Eternal will be a good upgrade to it. Now, there are some things that you have to consider before you buy that Eternal dynamic driver earphone from 7 Hertz. One is the sensitivity. That one has a 30 ohms impedance and a 109 sensitivity. It's gonna be slightly more difficult to drive than the Aria. Now, the Aria, the major problem I have with the Aria is that it had a better sensitivity, almost 122 decibels of sensitivity, but it required a lot of power. Like literally, it's one of the hungriest dynamic driver earphones that I had, and that I have currently. So it's still very, very hungry. And when you have another dynamic driver that requires a bit more power to run, then you're kind of like limiting a lot of things that can power the earphone in general. So it's definitely going to be very interesting to see whether a lot of people would take something that is a bit harder to drive just because they need better sound quality. Another thing you have to consider is the build quality. That one is made this almost the same build with this because they are made out of metal, very good shells. So I wouldn't say one is better than the other in terms of build. I would say it all depends on what you're looking for. Then comfort is definitely going to be very subjective because my ears, this had issues. The Aria had issues fitting in my ears and staying long in my ears. A lot of people like the Aria because it fits them well. So comfort is a very subjective topic because it all depends on your shape of your ears and anything that you do more or less. But one thing is certain, the Eternal dynamic driver earphone is going to have its impact. Whether it's going to surpass the success of the Aria, it's going to be left to be seen, and it has to be with the fans that will end up buying it, depending on if they like the tuning and if they feel it's an upgrade to the Aria. The Aria is a very successful IEM, very, very successful, and at this price that it's been sold at, you have to consider some things before we now say the Eternal would be on this level in terms of sales and popularity. The Timeless Planar from 7 Hertz is the most successful earphone that I've seen from them, in terms of the hype, in terms of the push from people. I think it's their most successful earphone, and it's not a bad thing. Being successful is not a bad thing. It all depends on how you look at the success in general. But I would say right now, having this product is a good thing, because when you have a product that you can check out and see its flaws, I think it's a good thing. The Eternal is going to be big. Now, will it be bigger than the newly released Olina, the Tripowin Olina? That's something that we have to wait and see how popular that Eternal becomes, because it's looking like it's going to be a very popular set with time. And I've been talking about it because there is something I'm seeing about that set that will make it quite popular. Now it depends on how Tripowin keeps pushing it. Sorry, not Tripowin. 7Hertz keeps pushing it. Then it depends on how successful it gets from the push it's going to get. But at the moment, I think 7Hertz Eternal would be very big. But being an upgrade to the Moondrop Aria is going to be a coin toss, and it depends on the tuning that people like in general. So that is the thing that you can expect from the new Eternal as compared to the Aria. So subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time.